Welcome back to On the Timeline. I'm Emma Connelly.
And I'm Samantha Vassallo, and this week we're talking about the Grammys.
Okay, so just to kind of start off, the Grammys are coming up. They're actually going to happen before this episode gets posted.
Yeah,
so they haven't happened yet, but we're going to edit it to show if we were right or not.
Yeah, so basically we're just doing our predictions right now. Today's January 20, it's January 31st, and the Grammys are on the 4th.
And so we're just going to do the big four, which is Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best New Artist. So we're going to give our predictions and our thoughts on those topics.
So what did you base your predictions off of?
Okay, so I looked at who won in the past years to see, what got picked, what kind of styles were they looking for, and then also, just who I thought, gut feeling.
Yeah. Okay, I base mine off of, two major things that I notice every single year when it comes to the Grammys. The first thing is that I always notice it's never a popularity contest. And the second thing that I looked at was that I felt as though sometimes the Academy, and maybe I might be wrong about this, but I feel like they can sometimes be a bit sexist. I feel like a lot of the times there might be one male artist nominated in a group full of female artists, and it's gonna go to the male artist anyways.
So starting out, we're gonna go over who was nominated for Album of the Year, and then who we want to win, and then who we think, based on what we just said, is actually going to win. So the nominees right now are Jon Batiste, World Music Radio, Boy Genius, The Record, Miley Cyrus with Endless Summer Vacation, Lana Del Rey with Did You Know There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, Janelle Monáe with The Age of Pleasure, Olivia Rodrigo with Guts, Taylor Swift with Midnights, and SZA with SOS. So personally, I want Boy Genius, The Record, to win.
That's a valid,
it's on repeat all the time. Listen to it on the walk over here. I literally constantly listen to Boy Genius.
That's a good album, yeah.
When I went to see Taylor Swift, I'm gonna get emotional. And obviously I knew Phoebe Bridgers was gonna come out, but when Boy Genius came out,
you were like,
I literally was not functioning. It was
they're a good group.
It was an otherworldly experience.
Yeah.
So I really want them to win. I think that their album is amazing. It's really good. I think anybody could like it. But this is kind of I just threw this here. I think Janelle Monáe is gonna win. Okay, she's kind of been not around lately, and it pops out with this album. It's very mature. I feel like the 30-year-old women listen to this. And I don't know, I feel like that's the target audience. So I just have this gut feeling that she's gonna win the category.
Yeah, so personally, I would love to see Lana Del Rey's There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard win. I loved that album.
I've not listened to the whole album.
You definitely, you don't even have to listen to the whole album, but you would know, half the songs, because they're just everywhere. Okay. It's so good. Personally, I think that SZA's SOS is gonna win.
I think that's a fair choice.
I feel like it was a great album and made a big splash. I think that when you look at every part of production, from the songs to the album cover, I just think that it did a really good job, and I just think that, the Academy might like something like that, and so that's why I put that as what I think is gonna win. So the next category we're talking about is Record of the Year, and this is awarded to the performer and the production team of a single song. And I feel like the differences in what it's what it's categorized as and what it's awarding is very
important.
It's so important.
Record of the Year,
difference.
You're gonna think about production value, sound quality, writing, and vocals. Yes. But then when it's Song of the Year, it's really just writing and vocals.
Yeah. So
you're not gonna think about the sound.
Yeah. So I think that that's really important and kind of played into my decision a bit.
Yeah.
So the Record of the Year nominees are Jon Batiste, Worship, Boy Genius, Not Strong Enough, Miley Cyrus, Flowers, Billie Eilish and Phineas, What Was I Made For, Victoria Monet, On My Mama. Sorry.
I think it's Victoria Money.
Oh, Victoria, sorry. Rewind, repeat. Victoria Money, On My Mama, Olivia Rodrigo, Vampire, Taylor Swift, Antihero, and SZA, Kill Bill. So who I want to win is Miley Cyrus, Flowers. So I just think that song was so good. I just think everything about it is iconic. And I would love to see Miley Cyrus win something. But when I think about what this category is really about. I just don't see it. Who I think is gonna win? Okay, so who I think and who I want is gonna win is Billie Eilish. What was I
think
made
she's
for?
got a good shot.
She's got a good shot.
And that'll go
Watch
into their
that,
decision.
and that'll go into their decision.
For sure.
The fact that they add stuff like of her voice layering, her voice,
It's
you
really
know,
cool.
this,
I mean, like, Phineas
that.
is just, like, insane with his production.
Yes,
like,
he knows exactly what he's doing. Billie Eilish knows exactly what she's doing. But, you know, when I go back to about the Academy or the Grammys kind of being a bit sexist, and then I think about Jon Batiste, I think, no, you know, it's gonna win Jon Batiste.
And that's what I said. Jon Batiste Worship is good. But I said who I want to win again, Boy Genius, not strong enough. I think it's really good. I mean, when you do think about the like production value of it, is it more than just a melancholy pop song? I don't know, but to me the lyrics of it are just like
they're there.
They're just like, and okay, the like always an angel, never a God part, like the way that it builds, it's like I. And so going into Song of the Year, like we said before, that's awarded to just the songwriter or songwriters if it's written by multiple people of a song. So not production team, recording, that kind of thing. So the nominations this year were Lana Del Rey, A&W, Taylor Swift, Antihero, Jon Batiste, Butterfly, Dua Lipa, Dance the Night, Miley Cyrus, Flowers, SZA, Kill Bill, Olivia Rodrigo, Vampire, and Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For? But who I think is going to win is actually going to be Miley Cyrus, Flowers. I think for that one, it's a good song. It has a good song. The story behind it is really fun, as if you watched our On the Timeline episode about that.
You would know.
Go watch it. We can click on that link and watch it as soon as this is over. And then who I want to win is Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For? I think the lyrics of it are just so, like, real. As a young woman, like, I want it to win. And I think it deserves to win.
So going off that, who I think and who I want to win is the same thing, and that is Billie Eilish, is What Was I Made For? Just because I think when you look at the impact that song had on so many young women across the world, across the country, it just really, it's exactly what that category is looking for, is for, you know, a songwriter of a single song looking for something that made an impact, looking for somebody that did something that was just so, you know, good, and I feel like that song just does it. I was reading an AP article too about who they thought were gonna win, and the general consensus for this category was Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For, which I thought was interesting, because everybody else was kind of like all over the place, but this one was like single hands down, like this was gonna win. So I agree with them personally.
Obviously, Best New Artist is awarded to an artist without reference to a song or album. So just a new artist that's up and coming. So Gracie Abrams, Fred Again, never heard of them, Ice Spice, Jelly Roll, Coco Jones, which is so weird to me because she's not new.
I don't even know who Coco Jones is.
Has been around, I feel like. Noah Kahan, Victoria Monet, Money, I don't know which one it is, and The War and Treaty. I said that I think Ice Spice is gonna win. I mean, she kind of popped off this year, but I want Noah Kahan to win. I love Noah Kahan. I think he's really talented. He's taken the world by storm.
So who I would like to win for Best New Artist is Ice Spice. I just think that she's a really good artist. She made a lot of big waves. I think that she's new, she's fresh, she does something unique. And I think that's where Noah Kahan kind of misses the boat with it. Like I feel like
folk music is just folk music.
Folk music has always been and will always be just folk music. I also feel like Noah Kahan songs really depress me. But in the worst way possible.
I think they are uplifting.
No, see, what's that one? There's one song that makes me want to like throw something at somebody when it comes.
That was the timeline on our Grammy nomination picks. For SGTV, I'm Emma Connelly.
And I'm Samantha Vassallo.